lágrimas que caen del alma riegan nuestra flor.
Oh, my new CD, Beso. It was a celebration and a romance with my roots.
Queriendo seguir a tu lado bajo estrellas, flotando en tu mar.
I didn't want to be different when I was a kid. I just wanted to be like everybody else. You know, as I grew up, I realized being different is what we all have that's really unique and special to us. And that's what makes the world an interesting place. And because Spanish is my first language and I was born in Spain, I wanted to celebrate my roots, finally. You know, it took my whole life to just embrace it. And in any case, music is the international language, isn't it, Glenn? You really don't have to know what the words say if you can feel them, and if you can feel the music and that vibration that comes from a beautiful piece of music. You know, you don't have to speak the language to understand that. So it's the language of the soul.
Guiándonos por un camino hasta llegar a ver que mi amor.
And so I made the record with pretty much all Spanish-speaking musicians, with a producer who had been immersed in Latin culture for at least 10 years, Billy Bryans, who just loved, he's like an adopted Cuban. And I worked with a lot of wonderful Cuban musicians, because they are now living here in Toronto, and they're incredible musicians in their own right. And I just really connected with that. And my songs, the songs that I wrote for the record, were in Spanish. And it was a real, I guess that's all I can say. It was a celebration of where I come from and the cultures that I've been kind of connecting with through my role as, you know, producing this radio show. It's just been beautiful. It was a great experience. It was a life experience. It changed me in a big way. To help me arrange the songs, because I really wanted some of them to have a Cuban feel. I had just visited Cuba and I fell in love with it. And I approached Luis Mario Ochoa and he helped me arrange Mi Amor. And he used Hilario Duran. He wanted to use Hilario and some of these incredible musicians for the songs. He said, use these guys, they're fantastic. And of course I knew them because I play their music on the radio show.
Temblar de alegría. Es mentira que hoy pueda olvidarse con un nuevo amor.
And they were just the most beautiful people. I just felt so connected, and they really understood the songs. Musician-wise, I mean, we had Noah Zachrin, who wrote Red Red Bird, worked with me on also worked on the song about my dad with me, and he was on the record and played on the record. We wanted each song to have a real, you know, like to have its own personality and to really stand out and be itself. Share it with as many people as possible, because I feel like it makes people feel good to listen to it. So if I can give that, my little contribution to the world, that's enough. There's a lot of love in the record. not just from myself, but from everybody that worked on it. So if you can just feel that when you hear the music, then that's our gift to everybody else, you know? And every time I played it, people would request it, you know, every time. Play Red, Red Bird, Red, Red Bird, you know. And it's in Spanish and in English. And I have the verses in Spanish. Then I have the chorus. I left it in English because I wanted it to be the song that really connected my two cultures. And it was such a wonderful song. I mean, first of all, it has a really great spirit. The whole song has a great spirit, and it's very positive. It's a positive song, but it talks about the struggle that people have and how you can feel really lonely and isolated. The human spirit triumphs over everything, and it's like a red bird. It just flies above, you know, the dirt and everything else that is there to kind of just soar above everything and conquer. And that's really what the song is about. And I love it. And I thought it was a fantastic way to, you know, end the record.